Hello, everyone. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. We are back with another awards roundtable, and we have a lot to cover for you guys today because last night the Independent Spirit Awards happened, and I will talk about that and what I voted for, and tell you guys some about that. And then we will also be talking about we did a reaction video to the SAG Awards. If you guys want to check it out on the channel, it's up on the channel. We did a watch along and that was a lot of fun. So we will be breaking down our thoughts on the SAG Awards, and then Ross's favorite award show of the bunch actually was one called the Hollywood Critics Association Awards,
Oh my god.
and and we will be breaking that down
Dude,
too.
I mean you guys little tease though. And then I'm not being, facetious at all. Mike and I could literally put on a better award show than them.
Yeah, yeah, that was bad, but we will get to that and more. But we will try to. So it's going to be a long one, guys. But we're going to try to get through it as fast as we can. And I'm honored to be joined by the awards connoisseur,
Yes, this is my
Ross
favorite.
Bristol.
This
So,
is my favorite time of year too.
of course, as it always is. And so I guess since they happened first, I guess we will talk about the SAG Awards and kind of break those down. Um,
Yeah.
uh, so so the complete list of winners I have right here, and so for some of the, I guess we'll start out in TV categories. Well, first we'll start out with outstanding. Does Hollywood Reporter not do stunt ensemble? What the world? Where's their stunt ensemble?
Oh, do you know where I am?
Where?
I'm on Vanity Fair.
Oh, okay, I see it right here. So on Hollywood Reporter. So outstanding action performance by well, actually, I'll let you read off the SAG ones because I'll read off the other two if you want. So since you're on Vanity Fair, you can read off. We'll start out with the stunt ones, and then we'll move to some of the TV categories, and then we'll move our way up to the
Oh, this
movie
one does it
categories.
that way. This one does it already anyway, so.
Oh, nice.
Outstanding performance by a stunt ensemble in a comedy or drama series. The nominees were Cobra Kai, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki. That's what I've heard is confusing. Mayor of Easttown,
Yeah.
and the winner, Squid Game.
Which, honestly, looking at it now, I feel like Squid Game was kind of the worthy one because they had to do all these crazy contraptions that they had to set up. Like they did this intense tug of war game. They did this intense game where they had to walk on glass. It was like really, really kind of nerve wracking. So that was definitely a deserved win. And Squid Game racked up other awards too that we'll be mentioning here.
Yeah, I've never even seen it still, but it's on my list.
Oh yeah.
And then outstanding performance by a stunt ensemble and motion picture. So this is okay, right? Even though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Start out with those and then we'll go.
Okay. Black Widow. Even though the stunts were okay.
Yeah, for stunts, it's fine.
Dune.
Yeah.
I mean,
There were some stunts in that movie.
Matrix Resurrections.
That was mostly just CGI.
Yeah,
Fuckery is what that was.
yeah. No Time to Die. And then
Yes.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Shang-Chi actually, I think, had more stunts than Black Widow. But my pick, No Time to Die, actually won. Is because, I picked it because, most of it was real. There were some CGI, but most of the stunts were completely real.
Oh yeah, and that's always impressive whenever you can do like practical effects like that. And they did practical effects work for the CGI or for No Time to Die. My second pick, rewatching it again, my second pick would have actually been Shang-Chi.
Me too.
Just because that was like some of the combat that they did there was like insanely good.
And then my number 3 probably would have been Dune. because you said there was 4 was Black Widow and then 5 was The Matrix, and it had nothing to do with the Matrix movie itself. It's just so like it had, it has some weird effects in it too.
Hint not being nominated at the Oscars for visual effects, but yeah, No Time to Die took home that prize and deservedly so. I don't know why they never televised those ones. They televised every other award, but those ones. It's kind of weird.
Okay. Outstanding female performance by a female actor in a television or television movie limited series. Jennifer Coolidge, The White Lotus. I'm a big fan of her.
I still need to see that too, but yeah.
No, but she's hilarious, right?
She is.
Do you know which one she is though?
I've seen her in things before. Yeah.
Stifler's mom.
Oh yeah. Then I know who she is.
Cynthia Erivo, Genius Aretha. Margaret Qualley made Jean Smart Mayor of Easttown, Kate Winslet Mayor of Easttown. Never saw Mayor of Easttown, but it's kind of towards the bottom of my list, but I still want to see it because I've been watching Dope Sick lately.
Oh, how is that?
I'm done with episode 1, and then some of the stuff makes me go, oh my God. Okay, do you know, like, since this episode 1, it's not really a spoiler, right?
No.
Okay, you know how all the pills, how they have the stickers saying that this is not addictive?
Yeah.
From the FDA? They actually faked the FDA saying that on the sticker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they said insane. That, in 22 years, 617,000 people have died of the Oxycontin thing, and they actually told them that it was not addictive at all.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah, because do you know what? Yeah, Caitlin Dever is really good in it though. Do you know what causes her to get addicted?
What?
She's in a coal mine, right? And then you know how they have the filing cabinets there, right? They're made out of wood inside the mine sometimes.
Yeah.
She actually, her back hits that, and then she falls on the ground on her back.
Oh, so she uses it for pain, probably.
Yeah,
a lot of those drugs and stuff. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of rough. But yeah, I watched Mayor of Easttown, and Kate Winslet is majorly deserved here. However, deep down in my heart, I was rooting for my girl Margaret Qualley because she killed it in Maid, which was in my top 3 shows last year. It was amazing. So, but yeah, great stuff.
Outstanding performance by a male actor in a television movie or miniseries: Murray Bartlett, The White Lotus; Oscar Isaac, Scenes from Marriage; Michael Keaton, Dope Sick; Hello There, Halston, and then Evan Peters, Mayor of Easttown. Michael Keaton is really good because, from what I saw, he's amazing because, he plays this doctor who gets the girl addicted to drugs, right?
Yeah.
But it's not his fault.
Oh.
Because the pharmaceutical company, they say, I got this wonder drug, I'm going to give you a sample of it. So then he gives it to the girl. So you see how it's not really his fault, is it?
No, I could definitely see how it's not his fault then. But yeah, he won for Dope Sick.
Yes, really and he's already deserving so far,
Gave one of the most emotional speeches of the night. And
then when he landed backwards on the stage,
yeah, he rolled backwards. It was in the men's room. He was apparently in the restroom when they tried to call him. And
remember when I said that? I was like, maybe he's taking a piss break.
Yeah, that was funny. You predicted it. And yeah, that's what actually happened. He was doing that, and I think that's a well deserved. One thing I'll never understand is why the SAGs don't do a best ensemble in a limited series. I really.
Do you know what else? No, do you know what else confuses me too?
What?
There's no supporting in the TV categories in the SAG either.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I get that you don't want to make their award show too long, but
they need to be.
Those are important. Yeah.
Okay, and now
yeah, yes.
Outstanding performance by a female actor in the comedy series: Elle Fanning, The Great; Sandra Oh, The Chair; Jean Smart, Hacks; Juno Temple, Ted Lasso, and Hannah Waddingham, Ted Lasso. I was either going for Juno Temple or like Hannah Waddingham, but Jean Smart, I love Jean Smart, so she's really good.
She's incredible in Hacks too, so I'm glad she won. But yeah, I mean, to me, I feel like season 2 uh was Brett Goldstein and Judo Temple's season of Ted Lasso. Like those two were like the shining heart of that season, and so I feel like that would have been really cool to give it Judo Temple. But I'm really glad for Gene Smart,
I
double
love
nominee there. So.
Yeah, I loved, I love Rory Kent in season 2, Well, I can tell him like he acts like he's such like this like grump guy, but he's actually, like a teddy bear.
Yeah, I love it. He has such a good character arc. I love him.
Okay, and then outstanding performance by a male actor in comedy series, Michael Douglas,
The one Goldstein should have won. That
The Kaminsky Method, Brett Goldstein, Ted Lasso, Steve Martin, Only Murders Left, and Millie Martin Short, and then Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso. And I have a theory on why he won. I'm not through the season yet, right?
Why?
Maybe it was for that one bit he did though too.
Oh yeah, maybe. But I mean, I think it's also
for the lead tasso.
Yeah, but I think it's also like he's just kind of everyone's like he's the most memorable thing. He's a driving force of the show, and so I think that like people gravitate towards just awarding him everything. So, but I've seen at other award shows where Brett Goldstein would be in supporting, and Brett Goldstein would still win. So, since they don't have supporting here, I bet you that's how they would have done it if they had supporting.
Yeah, okay. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series. The Great Hacks, The Kaminsky Method, Only Murders Left in Building, and then Ted Lasso.
Okay,
And
nice.
Ted Lasso won.
Yeah, yeah.
The ensemble's amazing in it.
And that's deserved. I think the only other one I would have maybe given it to is Only Murders in the Building. But yeah, but as far as ensemble goes, Ted Lasso, you can't top that ensemble. Like every single one of them is good, and they all are lovable, and they all do an excellent job. And it's like a true ensemble too. So that's really a great pick.
There's this guy though in Ted Lasso. I forget his name though, but I could see him as the Penguin from Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
You don't remember the short guy with the glasses?
Oh, are you talking about the guy who's kind of weird and kind of like a nerd, or?
I mean, he's like the assistant.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, could you see it or no?
I just think he's too kind to be Penguin right now because of how he is in Ted Lasso.
But still, you got to think though. I could still,
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay, now female outstanding performance by a female actor in a drama series. The nominees were Jennifer Aniston, Jung from Squid Game, Elizabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale, my girl Sarah Snook for Succession, and then Reese Witherspoon, The Morning Show. I'm only on season 1 of Succession, but Sarah Snook should win. I mean, she was good, but since I haven't seen Squid Game, Sarah Snook though is actually good, and then her American accent is incredible.
Oh, is she not American in real life?
She's Australian.
Wow. That's kind of. I mean, a lot of actors are doing that now. It's kind of insane.
Just like her fiance on the show, right?
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah.
He's British.
Wow.
And the nominee. Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. I think that Lee, not Lee Jung Jae, but Jong, whatever her name is. I loved the way she dressed. She had like a little hair piece down there, and she looked really elegant, and I liked it. And her speech was really sweet. But yeah, I think that she definitely. I told you there would be an upset with Squid Game at some point, and I think that was that's where I got the upset wrong in the category that I put it in, but that one was where that and another one's where the upsets were, and I think that it's very well deserved. So
Yeah. Okay, and then the nominees by male actor in drama series: Brian Cox, Succession;
nice.
Billy Crudup, The Morning Show; Karen Culkin, Succession; Lee Jong Jae,
My favorite
Squid Game;
character.
and then my guy Jeremy Strong for Succession.
Nice.
And Jeremy Strong should have won, is because like he's so good.
They're all so good. I mean, Brian Cox is really excellent.
Yeah, but like,
Um,
and then like Jeremy Strong was great in Chicago 7.
yeah, he was. But yeah, I went to Lee Jung Jae, who did a good job. Like I'm not giving anything away from him, but I do think the Succession actors probably do a better job
I've never
acting.
even I've never
Uh,
seen it, so that's why I'm not.
yeah, definitely. You should get on that to join the hype at
I
some
will
point.
later. I will some eventually. Okay, outstanding performance by an ensemble in a drama series, and the nominees are The Handmaid's Tale,
All right.
The Morning Show,
Yeah.
Squid Game,
Yeah.
Succession, and then Yellowstone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I still want to see Yellowstone so bad.
I think this is kind of an upset though. Do you know why?
Why?
If the cat, okay, if the actors vote,
Yeah.
for Squid Game, if they give all the acting awards for TV to Squid Game, in the drama category, but
Yeah.
they give the ensemble to Succession, I
Yeah.
consider that kind of an upset then for
That
Succession.
that is an upset. I was sitting there with you. I was like being like, oh, let's get ready to go. It's gonna win ensemble. And then whenever they announced Succession, I was like, wait, whoa, what?
I was
And
like, no. I was like, no.
I think what happened is with Sarah Snook, maybe she just wasn't strong enough. But at least with the Succession boys, I think they all canceled each other out
Yeah.
because all three were nominated. And I think whenever they all canceled each other out, I think that affected it. Um, and so with this one, I guess they just didn't really have that same kind of uh, in like problem here in this category. Um, so yeah, that was a shock, but very well deserved because that's an ensemble that you truly can't take your eyes off of. They are
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. And then now we're gonna go to the movie categories.
Oh yeah,
And then this is the weirdest category compared to the Oscars. I mean, I think this is one of the easiest categories to predict, but still, And the nominees are Katrina Bell for supporting actress, Katrina Bell for Belfast.
should have gotten an Oscar nom, but yeah,
Doesn't even deserve a nom. Kate Blanchett for Nightmare Alley should have been endowed.
yep,
Ariana DeBose for West Side Story.
yep, of
Kirsten
course,
Dunst for The Power of the Dog.
of course.
Ruth Nega Passing. I remember though there was arguments about Kirsten Dunst even not even being in supporting.
Yeah, I've heard that too. People are questioning whether she's even a supporting role. So, um, which I think will affect her Oscar win. Um, but Ariana DeBose took this, and she is clean sweeping.
Yes, yes.
Even at the smaller award shows, like your favorite one that we're going to talk about next
My
with the Hollywood Critics Association, she swept there. She's sweeping everywhere. It's insane.
I watched, me and my mom's never seen the original, so we watched the remake. And then this morning, like when she came over to help me with stuff, like I played her like the differences between the 61 version and the remake. And she said, yeah, the remake just sounds like it does it better.
Yeah. My mom liked the remake more than the original.
Did she love the remake or no?
She didn't love it, no, because she's never been a fan of the story of West Side Story. Like she's just not into that. Um, but she was like, it's definitely better. She was like, it was better acted, it was better singing, it was better stuff like that. So she still liked it, but she didn't love it.
Did you love it or no?
I'm also one of those. I'm just not big on the story of West Side Story. I'm just not like, it never grabs me, and that's not this film's fault. That's just
Yeah, I
West
get
Side
it.
Story as a whole. But I will say that they did the best job. They did better job than I think anyone else could have done with it, and so I do really like it. I'm at the really like it stage, but I'm not like at the love stage. But
Yeah. Ariana DeBose though deserves to be winning it. You know.
oh yeah, absolutely. Um, she deserves it. She would be my pick. As far my pick would be in doubt, but
Me too.
as far as the nominees here, she would be my pick. And at the nominees at the Oscars, she'd also be my pick. She was phenomenal in it, and did is even better than Rita Moreno, which is saying a lot. So
Yeah. But though,
um,
outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role. And this is where the shit got crazy compared to the Oscars.
oh yeah,
Ben Affleck, The Tender Bar, Bradley Cooper, Licorice Pizza, Troy Kotzer for Coda, Jared
nice.
Leto for House of Gucci,
Oh
and then
boy,
Cody Smith McPhee for The Power of the Dog. The winner, which would have been my pick too, is Troy Kotzer.
sweeping man. He
I'm
is
happy.
sweeping. Other than the Golden Globes, he is sweeping everywhere else, and I'm loving that. It's, it's so well deserved. If he wins the Critics' Choice,
It's over.
it's over. It's done. Boom. Like it
He,
doesn't even matter what the BAFTAs. Like if the BAFTAs give it to Cody Smith McPhee, I still think it's done. I think it's over. I think
oh
it's
yeah,
but
too. No, like I remember though. I watched his speech a lot. And then do you remember what he said though?
what?
He said like being a struggling actor is hard, right? He said
Yeah,
being a struggling deaf actor
yeah.
is
His speech
harder.
his speech was so beautiful, and I think like his speech there was really beautiful. His speech at the Hollywood Curse Association was really beautiful.
I couldn't hear
Uh,
it though. I couldn't hear it.
well,
Not making a deaf joke.
when he won supporting actor, they didn't play him off. I don't think. Um,
No. They didn't even play them off. Remember?
oh, it's just you couldn't hear it because of the mic audio, or
Yeah. No. Remember how they were playing the music loud throughout most of the acceptance speeches?
yeah, but not his like standalone.
Oh, okay.
His
Oh, yeah.
standalone one, which is good. But then with Independent Spirit Awards, he also gave a beautiful speech there. So it's really it's so I think all of his speeches are gonna go in line with like the actual like Oscar win. I think everyone who's voting at the Oscars are gonna watch his speeches and say, yeah, let's give it to Troy. And it'll be such a beautiful moment for him and for the deaf community, and I can't wait. It's gonna be so great. He's the grandma from Farewell right now. So or not Farewell, Minari. Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember though she wasn't winning until the end. Remember?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
because that one girl from Borat was winning. So yeah. Next category.
Okay. Outstanding female. Now this is the hardest category to predict. Outstanding performance by a female actor leading role. Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Yeah.
Olivia Colman, The Lost Daughter. No, I still got to see that. Lady
She's
Gaga,
really good.
House of Gucci. Jennifer Hudson, Respect, and then Nicole Kidman, Being the Ricardos.
Nice.
Even Jessica Chastain won, surprisingly.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I mean, she's um I only got to see some of how Eyes of Tammy Faye. I have not finished it yet, but I've seen like the first 30-40 minutes, something like that, and she's already killing it. So like um so yeah, I it was a deserved win. Um and man, best lead actress is shaking up right now. I don't know who's gonna win. It's so crazy because it's like Nicole Kidman won the Globe. Jessica Chastain wins the SAG. And then it's just like, and then if like someone else wins the Critics' Choice, it's just going to be chaos. And right now, like Kristen Stewart is campaigning like crazy right now, and so since she's like starting to campaign a lot right when voting's really kicking in, that might push her to an Oscar win. Who knows?
Wha-
It could be like craziness. It's madness, and I love it.
Yes.
It's
But though I just wish it was more like last year too, though. Do you know what I mean?
what do you mean? Where it was like what? Where like uh with
Everywhere won somebody different, you know.
well, right now that seems to be the case.
It can't though. It can't this year though. Do you know why?
Why?
Remember the BAFTAs were 0 for 5. Remember how the BAFTAs did not match up with the Oscars at all?
Yeah, so someone else is different is gonna win at the BAFTAs.
Yeah, but I just mean though, like it's how the 5 Oscar means, like how they each won somewhere
Oh,
different.
yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. And then now outstanding performance by an actor, male actor in a leading role, Javier Bardem being the Ricardos. He was deserving. He deserves to be here.
He was. Nicolas Cage and Pig should be there, but I think Javier Bardem definitely is
Or
deserving.
or Peter Dinklage and Cyrano.
Yes, or Peter Dinklage and Cyrano.
Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog.
Yes.
Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah, my boy.
Will Smith, King Richard, and Denzel Washington, Tragic Macbeth. I don't think that it's really the performance this time, for Will Smith. I think it's the career award.
Yeah, I think it is that kind of case. But he also has that like Oscar scene whenever he's crying and he's talking to his daughter saying, "You're going to be an inspiration to all the black girls everywhere." And he's like, they're going to play that clip. And, it's just like whenever Mahershala Ali won for that clip, whenever they were standing outside the car and he's like, you know, and he's yelling at Viggo Mortensen and has that really big scene. Whenever you give that really big scene, you're like, you know,
I don't think they're going to
showing
show. I don't think they'll
stuff.
show that clip though. Do you know why?
Why?
They've been showing that clip everywhere, right? And remember, they did not show Viola Davis's clip from Fences.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So I mean, if they don't show that one, I mean, there's a couple other. They might show the other one where he's like, uh, yelling at our girl, Erin, stuff like
Yeah,
that, something like that. But
yeah. But though,
that'd be cool.
okay, now my favorite award of the night, outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture, Belfast. Yeah, I mean that wasn't really an ensemble, but
Yeah, but it has
uh,
the same amount of ensemble as Coda does, so it deserves to be here.
Coda. Don't look up. House of Gucci and King Richard.
Yeah, I mean, all of those are good ensembles. It's either one of those, other than probably Don't Look Up. Either one of those, I would have been happy with. Um,
But
but
Coda won. Coda won.
Yeah, and this is its step closer to Best Picture because this is the Best Picture for SAGs. So if it wins this and Critics' Choice, even if it doesn't win PGA, if it wins this and Critics' Choice,
PGA doesn't
that
really
could be
matter. PGA
something.
doesn't matter all that much, though.
I mean, PGA matters some because it does get most of the nominations right, at least. Um, but as far as I guess wins, you're right. It's like the National Board of Review in a way. Um, but yeah, I'll be very curious to see what the other award shows give and such, because right now it's now a 3-horse race between Power of the Dog, uh, Coda, and West Side Story. So Belfast is like sunken as a front runner. Sorry guys, it's not happening. Um, so yeah, so great lineup. Very happy for everyone. Will Smith is finally going to get the Oscars he deserves. You're going to get, probably one for Troy Kotzer and all this stuff, and Best Actress heating up. It's been a great, great award season. SAGs. And I just want to say, too, after watching the Independent Spirit Awards and the disaster that Nick Offerman did, and especially after watching the Hollywood Critics Association and that disaster of a host, whoever the hell that was, I gotta say, please let Lin-Manuel Miranda, Davi Diggs, and Leslie Odom Jr. host everything from now on. Like, they did a really good job with the SAGs. They only were up there for like 5 minutes, gave a quick little fun thing for 5 minutes, and then made sure they got to the nominees, and then they just focused on the nominees. And the SAGs, I noticed, were like more entertaining than like most of the Oscar shows I've seen.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what are the Oscars doing wrong to where they can't be this entertaining? It's just kind of baffling. But and did you know that apparently Selena Gomez presented one of the awards barefoot?
No.
Yeah, she apparently had a shoe malfunction on the red carpet, so she had to go shoeless at the award show and presented barefoot. When and her and Martin Short, that whole bit was gold.
You're right, though. Okay, they're pretty. I looked it up. They're pretty accurate. Do you know why?
Why?
They've only been wrong like 11 times since 1990. So
Yeah. The PGA tends to be very accurate for.
But though, like 1 year though, they were right and wrong.
What?
They gave it to 2 1 year.
Oh wow! Which one?
Gotta find it again. 12 Years a Slave and Gravity.
Oh yeah, so they were right for 12 Years a Slave, but not for Gravity.
And then they were almost right with La La Land.
Mm-hmm. And also they gave it to 1917, which didn't win, but was one of the major frontrunners.
Well, was it in second place though from your Academy friend or no?
Yeah, I think they said 1917 was in second place.
And then they gave it, and then they were kind of right with La La Land in a way.
Yeah,
kinda.
Yeah, they were because it won for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Should have won Best Picture, but Moonlight is great. Now on to your favorite award show of the bunch, which was the Hollywood Critics Association. We go from the Screen Actors Guild to critics, and this is the ultimate definition of absolutely great picks. Like the picks there that they did were awesome.
Yeah. But we could not hear a damn fucking thing.
It was so bad. And yeah, so pretty much what happened was this award show you get, so it started off, guys, to where I already watched the disastrous red carpet, and I was like, you know what, this is fine. They were amateurs on the red carpet, whatever. So then I went to the award tab on YouTube. They made me wait like 28 minutes. I was 2 minutes away from literally shutting it off and not watching. They made me wait 28 minutes when it said it was going to start at 10 o'clock my time. They made me wait 28 minutes. So it was 10:28 by the time it started. And already I was like, okay, you're already on my bad side. I'm like, but let's get to this. And then I watch it, and then this annoying, obnoxious girl comes out, and she starts singing songs
then actually that could be racist.
One of them was definitely racist, but she starts ruining like all these other songs. Like she's like, tonight, it's the HCA tonight. And she's like awful and doing all this stuff. And she's like parroting all these songs from these popular movies. And she even goes and starts doing We Don't Talk About Bruno because it's popular. And she starts singing stuff like that. She's like, we don't talk about Bruno. And she starts out with that. And then, she starts coming up to some of the actors or whoever it may be and asking them kind of questions and letting them, and then like says, we don't talk about blame. And at one point, she even comes up to the guy from Coda who's Mexican. He makes a little joke with her, being like, she's like, so who are you? And it's like I'm Mexican. And then he's like, we don't talk about Mexicans. I was like, what is going on? I was like, this is awful. And then it's like hardly anyone. I mean, Doug Jones. Is it Doug Jones, the guy who works with Guillermo del Toro a lot?
Yeah, it's Doug Jones.
Yeah, but he was like the only person. He's so kind. He's the only person I could see trying to laugh.
Let me tell you
have a
though.
fun time.
Could I tell them what you told me though too?
What?
One of her jokes, your mom actually had to leave and go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like she's talking about Belfast, and then she said like, now like they spoke so fast in that movie with their accents, the movie should be called Bell Slow.
It was so bad. And God. And then the worst part is, so we get to one of the worst of many parts. This isn't even the worst part, but we get to presenting the best action film award. And even if I knew the nominations, people who are watching it may not know who the nominees are. And whenever the award show first started, they had an excellent montage, almost like a Perry Nemiroff montage of all the films that came out at the end of the year. Like it was excellent. I was like, oh, this is definitely the best thing you have out of your film so far, or your award show so far, is this thing. This is awesome. And then all of a sudden, it's like these two people come out, and then they say, here are the nominees for best action films, like some British guy. That's why I'm talking like that. And then they turn to the screen and they replay the whole montage over again, the entire thing. And then she's just like, and then she comes out, she's like, ooh, deja vu, or something like that. And I was like, what just happened? And then they're like, and the winner is The Harder They Fall. I was like, what the fuck were the nominees? I was like, what is this? I'm like, you didn't even tell me what the nominees were. I'm like, what the hell, guys? Oh my god. So that was hard, horrendous start. I was like, oh god, if this is the first award, then how bad are we gonna get here? And it just goes more and more down the deep end, and it's in that more
We're
further down
gonna
the rabbit
dive
hole.
deep. We're gonna
We're,
dive deep
we're
into it.
oh yeah, we're gonna roast this bad boy up. But I do want to say that they had some pointless awards, like the one after that.
No. Do you know how many pointless awards there were? I counted
How many?
13.
Jeez. Yeah, it's like, but for the actual, they had 13 these pointless awards. That was like the Spotlight Award went to um went to Coda, and then you had like best I don't know, best like foreign icon or something like that. International icon went to, or like was already awarded to Javier Bardem. Like it was all these ones that weren't even like actual categories. They just already were handpicked as winners.
I was talking with my teacher, and I told him about 2 awards, and then he said, and he goes, "Are you sure you got that right? Aren't they the same thing? You know which one?
Which one?
Star on the Rise and the Newcomer Award."
Oh yeah, that would be the same thing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So that's wow, that's so dumb. That's like, why did they even do it? And it's like this award show, guys, is like longer than the Oscars. It went like 4 hours. It was insane. Um, but yeah, I mean, they gave, like I said, best action film to Harder They Fall and such. And that was I haven't seen that one, but from what I've heard it's all right.
Wait,
And then
like what did they give the Harder They Fall? What does it say?
so hold up. So these are it was best action film.
Oh, okay, never mind. Because best stunts, I thought best stunts. I thought you were talking about because they went to Shang-Chi.
Yeah, which was deserving. And that was pretty awesome. But yeah, for Star on the Rise, yeah, they gave it to Sonia Sydney. Don't even really know who that is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Do you know which one she is?
Which one?
Okay. Do you remember why? Like what we're talking about? Like Will Smith said. This is for all the little black girls.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, she's the one that
She was good.
she was really good. She played one of the sisters. I forget which one, but she played one of the sisters in King Richard, and she did really good. So I mean that's great, but it's a pointless award. It's a pointless award, and especially pointless when you have newcomer. It's just so dumb. But it's like, so they have that, and then they,
Game Changer.
then yeah, the Game Changer award went to Simu Liu. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong.
But he was good.
He was good.
But like that should not be a game changer just yet.
No, and then they had the Inspire Award, which went to Anjanou Ellis. Already, like that was just something there. And they had International Icon Award, like I mentioned, which went to Javier Bardem. They had Newcomer Award for Jude Hill. Not gonna lie, he was adorable. He was adorable. He kind of made the award show worth a damn.
Yeah, and then Javier Bardem's a lucky man, though.
Oh, because of Penelope Cruz.
Yeah,
definitely.
But
yeah,
Award went to like
both are
Cage.
Oscar nominees too now, so they're both celebrating. But yeah, Nick Cage one was wow, it's not even on this website. Which one was? Oh wait, it's right here. Yeah, acting achievement award went to Nicolas Cage.
Wait, which guys, go and see his new movie that's coming out. I don't think it'll do well, but guys, please let's make it do well. It looks interesting and fun.
He does, and he's making kind of a comeback. I mean, well, he's not. I can't say he's making a comeback because he's always been here. He's always doing stuff, whether it's straight to DVD nonsense or whether it's something like Pig, So it's like, but definitely go check out Pig too, guys, because that's really great.
But do you which one I'm talking about though? His new one. Do you which one?
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yes, that looks really fun, doesn't it?
It does. It's premiering at South by Southwest, so it could be like really good, surprisingly. So who knows? I'm really excited. So my top 5 most anticipated of the year. I'll be going dressed as a Nicolas Cage role.
Con Air.
Oh my God, Ari! No, I'm not even gonna.
What did he say? What did he say?
He says who got the Peter Dinklage
Oh God!
award. Oh,
no, but I could see him.
And he says, you don't think it'll do well? I mean, it being a small budget film, it probably will. If it was a bigger budget, no, hell no. But it being a small budget kind of thing, it definitely will do well. Financially, I think maybe even critically, it could be a hit. Who knows? And then he says he's making a not the bees back. Oh my God. And then Unbearable Weight of Mass Talent, that's amazing. It does. I agree. But yeah, so some of the other pointless awards, we had excellence in artistry from with Kenneth Branagh taking that.
Which that one was kind of deserved, but that should have been a Lifetime Achievement Award that night.
It should have been, which is I'm fine with Lifetime Achievement Awards. So it's one award handed out to someone, and then it's just like whenever you do that at other award shows, I'm fine with that. But it's like 13 of these. It's like it's ridiculous. But then filmmaking achievement award went to Guillermo del Toro, which would have been deserving too. I mean, that's something that's he does a good job there. And then Artisan on the Rise, isn't that also like newcomer type deal? It's like
Yeah. No, no,
is
no, 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 no.
Alice
Because
Alice
like,
Brooks.
because no, it's different. I think. You know why?
Why?
Because like like this like somebody who's not in front of the camera.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Um, so yeah, that went to Alice Brooks. And then uh, did we mention them all? I think we did.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Artisan Achievement Award, which went to Greg Fraser. Fraser won
Oh yeah,
that.
too. Like
And
yeah, too.
another one.
Like
So
Alice Brooks though was the one that like you know like who had the wardrobe malfunction.
wow.
Remember, like Lin-Manuel Miranda had to hold her dress up.
Oh God, I forgot about the wardrobe. I walked away during the wardrobe functions. I never got to see it. I was
She
so
was good. She was
bummed.
okay. Her work though was good. I can see why she's on the rise. Do you know why?
Why?
She does her cinematography is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, didn't she do In the Heights and
Tick
um
tick boom.
yeah, Tick Tick Boom.
But she also
The
did a
other
bad
ones.
one though. She did a bad one though too.
Which one?
Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah, I never even saw that one.
It's listed as one of the biggest flops ever too.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay, and the budget was small too.
Oh wow.
It had $5 million budget.
Then how's that bomb? Oh my god, that is a
It
small
made two.
budget.
It made 2.3 million.
Damn. That is a bad that is really bad. So yeah, so do you wanna well we'll get through all the wins first and then we'll break down some of the our other problems that were associated with these wins that happened. Um not because they of the choices, but because of buffoonery of the award show.
You guys will
Um,
see. You know, literally. You know.
oh yeah. But for best visual effects, you had Shang-Chi in the Legend of the Ten Rings. You had Eternals, um, Dune, Free Guy, and the Suicide Squad, which should have gotten in at the Oscars for best visual effects too, by the way. And your winner was Dune. Obvious, it's going to sweep. Deserves it.
Yeah.
Best hair and makeup, you had Being the Ricardos nominated. Oh, no, I was trying to read off the nominees. He says for a second, he says what? Oh, thank God. He says for a second, I thought he said Shang-Chi won. No, that yeah. He says okay, good. Dune deserved it. Yeah, if Shang-Chi won, that would have been. Whew. But Shang-Chi did win stunts, like we mentioned, so that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Um,
too. I just read something that'll make you happy too.
but
Okay, you remember you remember how Jack Nicholson played the Joker, right?
yeah,
If he had said no, do you know who they would have asked?
who?
Brad Dourif.
Oh man, I could see that. I could fucking see that. That would be a great pick. Oh my
Scary
god.
though. Imagine Daniel Day-Lewis as the Joker too.
I mean, he would be great, obviously, because he's always a good actor. But like, I feel like Brad Dourif just fits. Like that would be such a fit. Oh man, I would love that. Um, yeah, he says, "What Brad Dourif? Oh my god, yeah, that would have been." He says that would have been horrifying. I agree. That would have been that man. That would have. I want that. I want that now. Damn. Forget the other. Well, I can't spoil the Batman, but we will eventually, guys. So for best hair and makeup, the nominees were, like I said, Being the Ricardos, Cruella, Dune, House of Gucci, and The Eyes of Tammy Faye. And dun, 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 winner is what I think will win the Oscar, and it's The Eyes of Tammy Faye for best hair and makeup. So, um, so yeah, that was really well deserved. Best costume design nominees were Dune, Spencer, House of Gucci. Finally, some love for Spencer, by the way. And then Last Night in Soho and Cruella, and your winner was Cruella, which very well
Oh God.
deserved there.
Oh
What?
no. Ari.
What do you say?
Let me come onto the stream for a second. I have to tell Michael something.
Uh,
You see why I'm like, oh God,
I don't,
right?
I don't trust you, Ari. Sorry, man. You're
Nope.
you're gonna spam with "I miss a part where that's my problem" or freaking
Gonna
Toby
cry.
stuff, or it's gonna be that, and we already have a long enough stream. I don't want to deal with that shenanigans tonight. So, man. But yeah, best stunts. Even though we already said Shang-Chi won, I'll run through the rest of them. It was Black Widow, Dune, No Time to Die, Nobody, which was awesome to see that there. I'm really
Is that
disappointed.
good?
It is good. And I thought the stunts were like amazing. I'm surprised because it's practical stunts, and I'm surprised that like they haven't been getting in for many stunt stuff. But it's but that was really great to see. But yeah, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings ended up winning. But glad nobody got some love. Um, for best film editing, there was Tick, Tick, Boom, Dune, King Richard, Last Night in Soho, which is my personal favorite edited film of last year. The editing in that is flawless. And then Belfast. And the winner was the one that was my personal favorite editing pick, which was Last Night in Soho. So that was great. See some love for Last Night in Soho in
I'm
there.
gonna be honest with you about something though. Do you know what?
What?
King Richard's editing wasn't like don't look up bad, but I thought the shots lingered on a bit too long sometimes.
The only reason it's getting in for best editing is because the final tennis match is very well edited.
Yeah, but the you know what I mean though about how the movie mostly like has a has that right.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm just saying that like it's sometimes like whenever you look at Bohemian Rhapsody, it's like the best edited scene of that movie was the Live Aid concert, and so it's like they took that one scene and they're like, oh, best editing, and so they're kind of the same way with King Richard. They took that one tennis match and was like, oh, best editing, and so yeah, I think that's what kind of what it and just that edit that tennis match alone makes it more worthy than Don't Look Up. And by the way, thank you HCA. You may have been a shitty award show, but thank you for not nominating Don't Look Up in that category. Thank you. You're the only ones who haven't.
Yes, and then too, like oh yeah, too, you're right. The ending was good, but oh yeah, too, like this is more of a script writing thing. But do you know why I wish they would have stuck through with the true story though?
Who?
Do you remember like how the oldest sister was pointless, right?
Yeah.
She actually was killed.
Oh. Wow, really?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Like it was like right after the girls became like super famous. After the match,
Yeah, I did not know
she was
that.
actually like walking home, and she was killed
Damn.
by
Wow.
gang violence.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
Yeah, but like I wish they would have like like put that right before the match, to give it more drama. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but I guess not right before the match because I guess they didn't want to spoil the results of the match or something like that. But
No, 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 no. I don't mean that. I mean like how they did with like Bohemian Rhapsody. How now like he wasn't diagnosed until 2 years later.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's what I
yeah, but
mean.
like, but so do it after the match is what you're saying.
No, 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 no. I meant the like how they play with time. Like how they put something before when it was actually after in real life.
Well, in Bohemian Rhapsody, I thought that's what happened at the very end of the movie. Like they had the Live Aid concert, and then they said like, he didn't die from AIDS until
No,
so
no,
and
no,
so,
no,
and
no,
like
no,
they
no, no,
did that
no,
whole
no,
thing,
no.
and then
No, 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 he wasn't diagnosed until 2 years after the Live Aid concert.
yeah, but they put that in after the Live Aid concert from
No,
as at Bohemian Rhapsody.
no, remember? That's what got the band back together too. Like this is gonna be our final concert. This is gonna be our final performance.
I don't remember. I've tried to not remember that movie, but
You didn't
I'm
like it?
trying.
I thought it was okay.
Um, but like, hold up, let me see if yeah, because I do not remember that. But let me. I thought that it was all afterwards, but I'll check again. But even then, even if it was before, I don't like that because I like it when it's like whenever I watched that show that came out with Olivia Colman and and uh Thewlis guy. Why am I blanking on his name? I can't. David Thewlis or whatever. Um, I remember me being kind of in a way like almost irritated because literally the opening of the show starts out saying like they were both arrested for yada yada, and I was like, what the hell, why are y'all telling me this? I'm like, I'm literally just now starting it and you're telling me this. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So
Okay, and
I,
then you would have said though. You know what it
what
says here in the plot description, for it.
what
Freddie returns to London and reconcile with the band and persists that they play live at a last minute audition. Freddie learns that he has AIDS. He reveals conviction to the band but brushes off their sympathy, wishing to focus on performing and making music. However long he has left, the band embraces solidarity.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't remember that being beforehand. I remember that being at the end of it. Let me look at. I'm very curious. Hold up. Um, let me look at this again. I'm very very curious and seeing uh just what. Damn it! It's not streaming anywhere. Of course it's not. I just want to see just the ending with like the words, and I can't find that anywhere with like the credits. I want the ending with the credits. That's all I want, and I can't find that like anywhere right now. And it's just kind of um wait, here it is. So okay, so it was okay, so was it afterwards or was it um all right, so yeah, they do that. Um they talk about he died of AIDS at 45 and all that stuff. Um hmm. Okay. So yeah, okay, so it says he died of AIDS,
Do you know what it said
afterwards.
though?
What?
Freddie Mercury was reportedly diagnosed with the AIDS in '87.
Yeah, yeah, that's what um
It was in 1985 when Live Aid happened.
yeah.
So
So
when like he went to the band, it was say like I have AIDS. Let's do this one last time. That never happened.
yeah, no, but that was still kind of if they did do that, that was really weird. I like it whenever they don't explain to you what happened and stuff. So I'm glad King Richard didn't do that because I would have hated that if they would have explained to me what happened. They can do that afterwards. They can say put that in the did you know type thing with true stories, but beforehand just takes me out of the film completely.
Oh,
So
wait. To like,
um,
what if like right before the match, her sister was killed? So then they said, "We got to do this for your sister." That's what I meant.
maybe something like that would be
That's what I meant by like without spoiling the match. Like that would have added more drama to it. That's what I meant.
okay. See, I thought you just meant like having the words pop up or
Oh no
something.
no 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 no
I
no
was
no no
just
no no
like,
no no no! I meant like
yeah.
showing the sister die. Like right before the match. Like so then
Oh,
they
okay.
said, that would have been right.
Yeah, that would have been better. Okay, I got confused there for just a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would definitely would have been really good. Um, but damn, where was I? Okay, yeah. So best production design, you had The French Dispatch, Spencer, Last Night in Soho, Dune, and then your winner was Nightmare Alley. Very well deserved. It
Yes.
was a great production design. Um, I'm glad Spencer got some love here and French Dispatch. But yeah, very well deserved win. Um, and then for best cinematography, uh, The Green Knight finally got some love. So you have Andrew Droz Palermo for The Green Knight getting nominated. Uh, Ari Wegner for The Power of the Dog. Claire Mathon for Spencer. Yes, that makes me so happy. Uh, Greg Fraser for Dune. And Janzus Kaminsky for West Side Story. Greg Fraser for Dune 1, of course. And deservedly so. And I mean, he would no tragedy Macbeth here. That's like insane. Um, but yeah, Greg Fraser did an excellent job with this, and the Batman. The Batman had great cinematography. Um, so really cool, really good category there. Best original song. You had "Be Alive" from Beyonce, from King Richard. "No Time to Die" from Billie Eilish. "Beyond the Shore" from Coda, sung by Amelia Jones, which should have been nominated for the Oscar. "Down to Joy" from Belfast. "Every Letter" from Cyrano, which literally I think that was the moment I stopped Cyrano tonight was on Every Letter. But that is a great song. But Be Alive won from Beyonce. And yeah, it was, and that's a deserved win, even though I was rooting for Beyond the Shore. Be Alive won, and that could take it at the Oscars. I think it's between that and No Time to Die, but um, we will have to see if they want to give it to Beyonce or Billie Eilish. For best score, you have Alexander Desplat for The French Dispatch, Hans Zimmer for Dune, Johnny Greenwood for Spencer, Johnny Greenwood for The Power of the Dog, Stephen Price for Last Night in Soho. That was a really fun surprise. Um, and I'm glad he got the double Johnny Greenwood nomination here. But Hans Zimmer won for Dune in a shit show of a acceptance speech again because he was doing a video acceptance speech outside and you couldn't hear a damn word he said. It was awful. Oh my god, that was the worst. Uh, it was so bad. Um, so for best short film, you had Blush, Far from the Tree, Nona, Robin Robin, and Us Again. I've seen 3 of those. I've seen Blush, Nona, and Us Again. Um, and Us Again was the winner. So that was awesome. Which didn't even get nominated at the Oscars. I was shocked about that. I was shocked. Because that's been winning short film stuff everywhere. Uh, so for best first feature, you had Passing tick, tick, bow
Oh,
from my man, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Fran Kranz for Mass. Maggie Gyllenhaal for Lost Daughter. And Michael Ceranosky for Pig. And the award went to my man crush, Lin-Manuel Miranda. So happy for him. Very well deserved. And that man can do no wrong. Best international film. There was the nominees were a Hero, Drive My Car, Flea, Teton,
yes.
and the worst person in the world. My two favorites were down there, but Drive My Car won, and definitely still deserved. That's one I definitely loved. It was still very well deserved, but I would have loved for Teton or worst person to take this. Best indie film. You had Coda, Mass, Pig, Shiva Baby, which glad that was getting some love there, and Spencer. And your winner was Pig, which is exciting to see. Even though I probably would have given it to Coda or Mass or Spencer, Pig definitely deserved that one. Best horror was A Quiet Place Part. Nominees: A Quiet Place Part 2, Fear Street trilogy, which is the kind of BS. They're nominating it as Fear Street trilogy. I'm like, that's 3 movies, guys. If you're not, you have to pick one. You have to pick
I never
one of
saw
the
them.
trilogy.
I never saw them.
I just saw the first one and I watched like some of the second one. I never finished them.
Did you like them though?
I did. What I was seeing of them, I liked.
Do you think I'd like them or no?
I think you'd like them. I don't know if you'd love them, but I think you'd like them. But I think that to me, it's just kind of weird that, and I've seen people do that. Like they're like, "Oh, in my fantasy picks, I'd nominate Fear Street trilogy." I'm like, "That's 3 films, guys. You can't do that." It's like you can like if now you could combine them whenever you maybe you're saying this is my favorite film of the year, and you like combine all 3 like I do with Lord of the Rings. But when you're actually handing out awards, it's like I don't feel like that should be a thing. But then you had Malignant, The Night House, and Last Night in Soho, and your winner was Last Night in Soho. Oh yeah,
Still haven't seen it yet.
gotta get on that. It's so good.
You think I'd like it or no?
I think you'd really like it a lot. For best documentary, we have Flea, Summer of Soul, The Rescue, The Sparks Brothers, and Val. And your winner is what I think is going to sweep and take the Oscar, and that's Summer of Soul. Great to see. Really excited about that one. Best comedy or musical, you had Cyrano, Free Guy, In the Heights, Tick Tick Boom, and West Side Story. And your winner was Tick Tick Boom. Oh yeah, really well deserved. I was actually really surprised about that one though. I thought that was going to go like West Side Story or something. I was kind of surprised about that, but
I
really
have an
happy.
idea. I have an idea, Michael. Okay, I'm gonna post in the chat. It's about this. Okay, I don't want to give it away to our audience yet. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. You
So,
can continue to wait. Just wait. Actually, wait.
do you want me to wait or continue?
Is there only one award left or no?
No, there's a few others.
Okay, yeah. Then then
All right.
continue.
But yeah, so for best animated film, the nominees were Encanto, Flea, Luca, Mitchell's versus the Machines, and Ryan the Last Dragon. This one surprised me too, with the Mitchell's versus the Machines winning. That was a lovely surprise because that was my second favorite of this pick behind Flea. I thought Mitchell's versus the Machines was such a delight, and I would love to see it take home the Oscar, but it's not going to. But I'm glad it won a smaller award like this, at least. Best animated or visual effects performance. Now, this was when shit started to hit the fan. You had Abby Jacobson for Mitchell vs. the Machines, Sylvester Stallone for The Suicide Squad, Jacob Tremblay for Luca, John Leguizamo for Encanto, and Stephanie Beatriz for Encanto. And she was the winner, Stephanie Beatriz.
Okay, got it. I posted in private chat.
Nice, but that is when the shit started to hit the fan, because it's just they literally started playing her off or playing the music while she was speaking. And it was so bad. Literally, you didn't get to hear anything she said. And then it's weird. They like repost her speech online, and then no music is there. So it's kind of interesting that they took off the entire award show, then they just posted segments, and then they posted that segment, and she had no music under her segment. That's just kind of baffles me. But that was so bad.
Yeah.
You and I were both like, "What the fuck?"
Did you see my idea?
Hold up. Hey, I don't mind that idea. That would be a fun.
Yeah, because like it would serve the purpose, wouldn't it?
It would, and it would sound better than the host of this award show, for sure. So best adapted screenplay, you had Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Oh, real quick too, I want to mention about the music, because we were talking about how they played off Stephanie Beatriz. Like, they played Christmas music, they played Star Wars music, they played like porno music. It was so
Wait,
weird.
though. The Dune one, though, when they played the Dune music, when they played Star Wars during the Dune music, that one I can kind of understand.
Well, yeah, because Dune and Star Wars share a lot of similarities.
Without Dune, though, there would be no Star Wars.
Yeah. So, so that one makes sense, but everything else is just like, what the world? This is such a weird choice. But yeah, so for Best Adapted Screenplay, your nominees were Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog, Maggie Gyllenhaal for Lost Daughter, Rebecca Hall for Passing, Sean Heder for Coda, and Steve Levinson for Tick Tick Boom. And your winner, Sean Heder. Hopefully she goes all the way. I'd love to see that.
I don't think so, though, honestly.
Yeah, I think it'll be Jane Campion. But
or Tick Tick Boom. Or Tick Tick Boom.
Is that nominated for Adapted Screenplay?
I'll look.
I think it only got editing and Andrew Garfield. I don't think it got adapted.
Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure it did.
I'll see, but I'm but I think it's definitely, though, a 2-horse race, though, between Coda and Power of the Dog, just because those are the two Best Picture winners, or nominees, anyways. So, let's see, for Best Original Screenplay, we have Aaron Sorkin for Being the Ricardos, Edgar Wright for Last Night in Soho, Fran Kranz for Mass, Kenneth Branagh for Belfast, and Zach Balan for King Richard. And Fran Kranz won for Mass. Yes. Wow.
Yes.
Finally a Mass award. I'm so happy. Best Director. Best Director ended up in a tie, which is fun. So we had Denis Villeneuve for Dune. But our other nominees were Guillermo del Toro for Nightmare Alley, Jane Campion, The Power of the Dog, Kenneth Branagh for Belfast, Lin-Manuel Miranda for Tick Tick Boom, Pablo Larraín for Spencer, Rebecca Hall for Passing, Renato Marcus Green for King Richard, Sean Heder for Coda, Steven Spielberg for West Side Story. 8 nominees in that category. God damn. But your tie winners were Denis Villeneuve for Dune and Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog. So Denis Villeneuve may have been shut out at the Academy, but he was not shut out at the Hollywood Critics Association. So happy to see him get some love there. That's pretty awesome. And although, like you mentioned, it's like Jane Campion had a really weird video, if you will. So yeah, that was kind of reveal. And no, Tick Tick Boom is not nominated at the Oscars for best.
I know I saw it should have been though.
Yeah, it was only nominated for editing and performance, but and then so that was an interesting thing to win and tie. And yeah, the best cast ensemble, you had The Harder They Fall, King Richard, Don't Look Up, Coda, and Belfast, and your winner was Belfast. So it did win an ensemble award, even if it didn't win SAG. Best Supporting Actress, you had Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, Ingenue Ellis for King Richard, Katrina Bell for Belfast, Marlee Matlin for Coda. She should be getting a lot more award noms. And Ruth Negga for Passing. Your winner was Ariana DeBose. Very well deserved there too. And she's gonna sweep everything, even these smaller awards. She's just gonna sweep everything. Best Supporting Actor, you had Kieran Hines for Belfast, Jamie Dornan for Belfast. By the way, there were some Belfast simps in the chat. Like it was Belfast everything. People were like, Belfast, Belfast, Belfast. Oh my God, Jamie Dornan, Jamie Dornan, Jamie Dornan. It was like all that in the live chat. It was like insane.
Okay, Belfast is good, but it's not great.
It's not like best picture type stuff.
If it was a little longer, it could have been, honestly.
Yeah. I agree. And then you had Jason Isaacs for Mass finally getting some love. And then Robin De Jesus for Tick Tick Boom.
Who should be getting more love too?
Yeah, that was awesome to see him actually nominated there. And Troy Kotsur for Coda. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like they have great like picks of nominees, but it's just like their award show was trash. But yeah, Troy Kotsur ended up winning, which even though I would have been probably rooting for Jason Isaacs, I was actually he was my next choice. So I was really, really happy that Troy Kotsur won. Absolutely deserved it.
Even though
and
that I think that, even though if we're gonna be honest though, I wouldn't even pick Jason Isaacs. Do you know why?
Why?
He's in the wrong category.
Yeah, he isn't. I mean, he should be in lead, but so that makes sense. I'm surprised they gave him a nom, but not Ann Dowd. That's kind of baffles me.
Everyone's talking like Jason Isaacs, like Martha Plimpton, and then like Ann Dowd getting snubbed. But that guy was really good too.
The Robin De Jesus.
No. For Mass, I mean.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about all from Mass. Okay, yeah.
What's his name again?
I forget. Damn. Why am I blanking on his name?
He's so good. He was really good though.
He was really good. It was Reed Birney. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, he was really good in Mass too. All of them. Like you couldn't have one without the other, and I guess that's why they put them all in supporting. But that definitely was a bad idea because they didn't get any Oscar love. But yeah, so for Best Actress, the nominees were Amelia Jones for Coda, Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. So glad, by the way, Amelia Jones got love here and at the BAFTAs. But then you have Lady Gaga for House of Gucci, Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos, and Kristen Stewart for Spencer, and she won. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Super happy.
She looked good, yes, on that too.
Oh yeah, she was best dressed there, and she her speech too was really good. And I think that hopefully, if Academy members were watching, hopefully they pushed that towards a win for her. For Best Actor, we had Andrew Garfield for Dick Bow, Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog, Nicolas Cage for Pig, Peter Dinklage for Cyrano, and Will Smith for King Richard. So finally, one of the only award shows, along with Critics' Choice, that actually nominated Nicolas Cage. But great lineup, and it went to a surprise win, honestly, which was
God, Ari, not right now.
Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom.
You know what he said?
What?
I want to get his live reaction.
To what?
I don't know what he wants to ask you.
I'll talk to him after this, and then he can tell me afterwards.
I'm afraid. Are you?
I'm kind of afraid to know what he is going to mention because, but yeah, so Best Actor went to Andrew Garfield for Tick Tick Boom, and that was a really great pick. Really happy about that.
Was Will Smith nominated or no?
Yeah. Wait. Whoa. Yeah. He was. Will Smith was nominated, and Benedict Cumberbatch. Both were.
But this doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't. No. But it is still just like a fun little good thing to see Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, you're
finally
right.
win. And who knows? Maybe if he campaigns hard enough and stuff, maybe he can pull off. If he wins Critics' Choice, then there's a chance that he could win the Oscar. We'll have to wait and see who wins Critics' Choice. But for Best Picture, you have Being the Ricardos, Belfast, Coda, Dune, King Richard, Last Night in Soho, Licorice Pizza, Spencer, The Power of the Dog, and Tick Tick Boom. And your winner
was how would you feel if you were accepting an award for Coda and somebody was being like this as you're trying to give out your speech?
Yeah. But hey, Coda won, and that was great. To see Coda win Best Picture, and but yeah, you couldn't hear a fucking thing because they kept playing the music, and Sean Heder was trying to speak, and you only heard like the last thing she said. It was like, "It's late. Let's get to bed, guys. Love you." That's all you heard. You missed the rest of her entire speech, and it was like, "What the hell, guys? It's so disrespectful to the deaf community. Oh my god!" And it's just, yeah, that was so bad. And I'm surprised, again, that they uploaded a separate clip where they actually had no music there. But
Which my uncle's not very PC, right? You know, the uncle I told you about.
yeah.
And then I told him about like, how he couldn't hear it in the movie Coda, and he said, "What? It's not like they could hear it anyway."
Oh my god.
He's like another Robbie, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. But that's like, yeah, that's bad. But hey, Sean Heder could hear it, and Emilia Jones.
And Emilia Jones was looking good though.
She was.
No. I meant though. Wait. Which one did she wear? Yeah, SAG. I thought she looked a little bit better.
Yeah. So she was looking good there, and then the Mexican guy, I forget his name, but he also could probably hear them the same way. It was so bad. But yeah, what are your picks on the wins?
At least it was one of the best. It was one of the best winning shows I've ever seen. But it was just like, I used to have this thing about, like, it doesn't matter how badly the show is put on. If the wins were good, then it'll make up for it. But I was proven wrong.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy. So uh so yeah, hope you guys, unfortunately none of y'all can go back and watch it.
Because they were so embarrassed.
They were so embarrassed they deleted it, but man, yeah, that was kind of crazy. But we have one more award show, guys, to talk about, so bear with us. We're almost there. The Independent Spirit Awards happened last night, but before I get to it, I need to get myself some water. I'm out, and I'm losing my voice, so we're just going to take a quick break. I'm just going to refill up my water, all that stuff, and I'll be right back. So
And I'm gonna go take a piss too.
okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, me too. Sorry about that, guys. We just need a quick break.
Yeah, I would have completely lost my voice if I did not take a quick break. So I'm glad I did. Oh, what happened to my screen? Okay, there.
Are there any AMC's near you?
Like an hour away.
I hate the commercial on the AMC. It pisses me off.
The one where it's like saying about AMC and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, do you know why though?
Because they're saying like come to AMC and all that stuff, and it's like you're already there, and it's
Yeah.
dumb. So yeah, so the Independent Spirit Awards are a smaller award film, but they have small impact on the Oscars. I'll sometimes see some very small impact, but they are a very small award show, mostly where they award films that are under $23 million budget. It has to be somewhere around under there for them to award a film or nominate a film. And so the nominees came out for it. I'm an awards member. I vote for the Independent Spirit Awards. So uh so I actually got to vote for these year's winners. A lot of the winners I voted for though didn't match up to the winners here. So we'll get to that. But I will tell you guys as we go along which ones I voted for personally, and then tell you guys which ones won and such. So we'll start out with the smaller. They had some like TV. Well, first off, best ensemble cast in a new scripted series. They already awarded it to Reservation Dogs, which is great because that's why you don't see it nominated for any other TV categories or any acting categories, just because it already won the ensemble award there. But that was pretty great. And then best new scripted series. So we had We Are Lady Parts nominated, The Underground Railroad, It's a Sin, Reservation Dogs, and Blind Spotting. Now, I voted for It's a Sin only because Reservation Dogs already won something. And so I voted for It's a Sin, but Reservation Dogs won. Very, very happy for it. It deserved it. And I'd go back and forth between those two, which one I even like better. Reservation Dogs I rewatched. I probably have that in like my top 10 favorite shows of last year. So somewhere there, I loved it. So really, really happy to see that win. Best female performance in a new scripted series. The nominees were Deborah Ayerinde for Them Covenant, Jasmine Cephas Jones for Blind Spotting, Jana Schmiedendig, sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, for Rutherford Falls, and then Anjana Vasan for We Are Lady Parts. And the winner was Thuso, the one I voted for too, was Thuso Mdu for The Underground Railroad, which is pretty nice. And then best male performance in a new scripted series. You had
Jasmine Cephas Jones, that was really good too.
Oh, the actors. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in Hamilton, and then like her dad is really good. Do you know who her dad is?
Who?
Okay, do you remember This Is Us, right?
Oh yeah.
William.
Oh what? Oh yeah. His last name is Jones.
And then like he was also in, Venom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, that's it runs in the family.
And then like she's actually engaged to Anthony Ramos.
That makes sense. That's cool. To Lin-Manuel Miranda alumni.
I'm not gonna be honest though, she's not bad looking either though.
No, she's not. She looks good. Yeah. She definitely looks good.
Yeah, but but I don't even know what was nominated in any categories for this, and I don't know what won though.
Yeah, but you will learn. So, best male performance in new scripted series. You had Ashley Thomas for Them, Covenant, Murray Bartlett for The White Lotus, Michael Gray Eyes for Rutherford Falls, Ollie Alexander for It's a Sin, and the one I voted for, which was Lee Jung Jae for Squid Game, won. So that was really cool to see him take home that prize. Best non-scripted documentary series. You had a Philly DA, which I voted for because I didn't know any of these other ones. I remember watching the first episode of that. Nuclear Family, Lady in the Dale, the Coe Show. I don't even know what that is. And then Black and Missing was the winner. So those are the TV categories there. Next, you had the Truer Than Fiction Award, which was it's presented to an emerging director of nonfiction features who has yet received significant recognition. Went to Jessica Bashir for Faya Day, and the other two nominees were Angelo Matson Minix for North by Current and Debbie Lum for Try Harder. And then Someone to Watch Award, which recognizes a talent filmmaker of a singular vision who has not yet received appropriate recognition as well. Alex Camilleri for Lazu won. But you also had Michael Saranowski for Pig and Jillian Wallace Horvat for I Blame Society. The Producers Award goes to emerging producers who, despite highly limited resources, demonstrate the creativity, tenacity, and vision required to produce quality independent films. You have Liz Shapiro as your winner, but you also have Brad Becker Parton, Pin Chin Liu. See, and these aren't like actually throwaways because they actually have nominees and then they give it to a winner. But your Robert Altman Award, which I guess you could say is throwaway, it's just already like a ensemble award that they hand out, went to Mass, and that's why you'll see none of the Mass actors are nominated because already got nominated for the Robert Altman Award.
I love Robert Altman though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's why they called it that because he was always known for his ensembles thing.
Like Popeye was pretty good though.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Best international film. The nominees were Drive My Car, Japan, Compartment Number 6 from Finland, Parallel Mothers from Spain, Pebbles from India, Petite Maman from France, and Prayers for the Stolen from Mexico. Your winner is one who will probably win the Oscar, and that's Drive My Car. Dominating everything. Absolutely. And it's the one I voted for in this category because they didn't have Worst Person in the World here and such, but Drive My Car is the one I voted for, and that was absolutely a worthy win.
Shang-Chi should win in Best Picture because that has a small budget, right?
Oh,
I'm just
definitely.
joking.
Oh yeah, I know.
Wait, like I'm being serious though. If it had a small budget next year, I could have actually seen the Batman fitting into this category like a glove.
Yeah, but they would have had to be under 23 million to fit.
I know, no way it doesn't. It has like over a $200 million budget, I think they said, or something.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It doesn't feel like it though.
But like I remember one year at the Independent Spirit Awards, they nominated The Invisible Man, and I was like, wait, that's indie, and then you forget that it's like it was made on a $9 million budget, and it's like, oh
yeah, but like, and people think that just because it doesn't look like it has a big budget, that means it's cheap looking. No, actually.
Yeah.
It all depends on how they use it, I mean, how they, like Cloverfield had a pretty big budget and they.
Yeah. I think they did. If I remember correctly, I think they did. Like a decently big budget. It wasn't like massive budget, I don't think, but for best documentary, the nominees were Ascension, Flea, in the same breath, Procession, and Summer of Soul. I voted for Flea because that was my favorite documentary, but Summer of Soul won, and I ain't complaining. That was amazing. I'm so happy that one. Best editing. Your nominees were
Actually, though, do you know what Cloverfield's budget was?
what?
$25 million.
Whoa, that is kind of for a film like that. Yeah, that ain't a bad budget at all. If it was just a couple $1,000,000 less, it would have fit with even this type
Yeah.
of budget. But yeah, for best editing, you have The Killing of Kenneth Chamberlain, The Nowhere Inn, Zola, A Chiara, and The Novice. And I voted for my girl Lauren Hadaway and Nathan Nugent for The Novice, and it ended up going to Zola,
Which Zola's amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely, it's great. So I'm happy Zola won.
Elvis's granddaughter was really good in Zola too.
She was, and that would have been it would have been my second choice for that category too. It was really, really well done.
You know which one she is, right? In Zola?
She's the she's the Riley Kiao. She's the kind of the Valley Girl one.
Yeah, she's really good in it though.
She is, and she is also not bad looking.
No.
But yeah, for best cinematography, your nominees were Passing, Blue Bayou, The Humans, A Chiara, and Zola. Now, I voted for Blue Bayou because I love that cinematography. I thought that was like phenomenal. But Passing won, and honestly, that probably was the more deserving win. So, really happy that Passing won that.
I just looked it up too, and apparently, like I forgot that that a Euphoria actor was actually in Zola.
Which one?
Coleman Domingo.
Oh, yeah. He was. I remember that.
I don't know how to feel about his character yet
Awesome.
in Euphoria. He seems like he's a decent enough guy.
Oh, he's such a nice guy. He's one of the best characters.
Okay. So my flags. So I had my flags were up, but they shouldn't be.
Yeah. He's like a genuinely great person on the show, and whenever you get to the special episode, the one with Rue and him, it's in the diner. It's that episode. He already was maybe top 10, top 15 characters on Euphoria in season 1. That episode bumped him up to top 5. Like,
wow. Oh yeah,
so
too.
good.
Euphoria has a huge budget.
What's the budget on Euphoria?
$165 million for the first season.
Oh, Jesus. Damn. It seems smaller, too. It wasn't even like...
Well, do you know why, though?
Why?
Zendaya gets paid $50,000 an episode.
Jeez. Well, it's probably because she's also a producer on it.
Do you know what?
She's a writer of some of the songs.
Do you want to know something crazy, too, though? Okay. Do you know how Tony Stark had like 8 minutes of screen time in Spider-Man: Homecoming, right?
Yeah.
He got paid $10 million.
Wow. That's crazy.
But yeah.
So the John Cassavetes Award is given to the best feature made for under $500,000. So it's an award given to the writer, director, and producer. So the nominees were This Is Not a War Story, Sweet Thing, Jockey, Shiva Baby, and Cryptozoo. And I don't get to vote in this category, but if I did,
Why not?
I don't know. They just don't have us. Maybe you have to be a higher tier member to vote for that. I don't know. But for the lower tier members, we don't vote in that category. And but Shiva Baby won it, and I'm really happy it did because it needed a lot more nominations here. So for best first screenplay, your nominees were Michael Saranowski for Pig. You had Wild Indian, Cicada, Test Pattern, and Fran Kranz for Mass. I voted for Fran Kranz for Mass, obviously, because that's screenplay is one of the best I've ever heard. But Pig actually won, and deservedly so. Still, that was something I'm not upset about. That was a good pick. That was a good pig. Sorry, that was bad. So for best first feature, the nominees were Wild Indian, Test Pattern, Queen of Glory, Holler, and 7 Days. I went back and forth between Holler and 7 Days. I think I voted for Holler, but 7 Days ended up winning that one. So that was pretty cool. And then best screenplay, your nominees were Todd Stevens for Swan Song, Maggie Gyllenhaal for The Lost Daughter, Nicole Beckwith for Together, Janiska Bravo and Jeremy O'Harris for Zola, Mike Mills for Come On, Come On. And obviously, if any of you guys know me, my pick that I chose to win, the one I voted for, was Mike Mills for Come On, Come On, because that movie is just a masterpiece. But it went to Maggie Gyllenhaal for The Lost Daughter, which is kind of crazy, and that's the Oscar nominee in this category. So yeah, you'll see that. And you'll see that pop up more as we run through these nominees here. But best director, you have Nina Thyberg for Pleasure. Fucked up movie, but really good. You have Janiska Bravo for Zola. My girl Lauren Hathaway for The Novice. Maggie Gyllenhaal for Lost Daughter, and Mike Mills for Come On, Come On. Only one guy nominated. Like there was 4 girls nominated in that category. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But I voted for Lauren Hathaway because that was one of the best directed movies. I've seen that in 2021 for The Novice, but it went to Maggie Gyllenhaal for Lost Daughter, and I ain't complaining. That was a great pick.
Was The Novice good?
Oh yeah, The Novice was excellent. I definitely recommend that one. I gave it 3 awards. I gave it 3 awards. I gave it editing. Whenever I voted, I voted for editing, best director, and another one we're gonna get to.
Wasn't like Udo Kier nominated too?
Yeah, she was, I think, for something.
No, he is.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
He's really good though. You know what he was in?
What's wrong?
Did you ever see the original Suspiria?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite horror movies.
He was Frank.
Oh wow, yeah. He's in that, and he's in a lot of other horror movies. Yeah, he was nominated. Udo Kier, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, he was nominated for a film for another Swan Song, not the one with Mahershala Ali, but it was another film called Swan Song that came out the same year.
I heard that he
Um,
can play creepy really well, huh?
oh yeah, he can. He's been in a lot of horror stuff. I've
Yeah,
seen him in
he was in this movie I wasn't a big fan of, more Halloween
the remake.
with Rob Zombie.
Yeah, he was in. So yeah, he was in that. He was in Baccarat, which was great. He was in let's see, he's been in a lot. Damn, 364 titles. God damn.
He was also in Pinocchio
Ooh, okay.
with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I don't know if I ever saw that one. Yeah, Lords of Salem. He's been in um
I hated though. I actually literally
Halloween. Yeah.
I hated Halloween, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, the remake, that one was not good.
No, no, and plus
Um,
too, okay. I was just too like it made me feel
there's-
dirty after I watched it, literally.
yeah, I agree. It was just Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is better, but it's still not good either. Um, but yeah, so she won Best Director, Best Supporting Male. Your nominees were uh, Cheske Spencer for Wild Indian, Will Patton for Sweet Thing, Miko Gattuso for Queen of Glory, uh, Troy Kotzer for Coda, and Coleman Domingo for Zola. Uh, speaking of Coleman Domingo, but the winner went to Troy Kotzer. He's sweeping everything. I'm loving it, and obviously, he's the one I voted for because he's just phenomenal. Um,
I'm surprised that the Power
but
of the Dog didn't get nominated, huh? But the budget was too big.
it was, yeah, the budget was over 23 million. Um,
It was 30. It said between 35 to 39.
yeah, if it was smaller, it probably would have been nominated.
It would have been
Um,
sweeping, I think, honestly, to you or no?
yeah, I think it would have. Um, but yeah, so for best supporting female, the nominees were uh, Ruth Negga for Passing, Susanna Sund for Red Rocket, Ravika Rusto for Pleasure, Amy Forsyth for The Novice, Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter, and I voted for Jessie Buckley because she blew me away in The Lost Daughter. Oscar nominated Jessie Buckley, I should say. But all these ladies did really good. But Ruth Negga, who got snubbed for the Oscar, won here, which is kind of cool. So happy for her. Best male lead. The nominees were Udo Kier for Swan Song, um, Michael Grey Eyes for Wild Indian, uh, Frankie Faison for The Killing of Kenneth Chamberlain, Simon Rex for Red Rocket, and Clifton Collins Jr. for Jockey. I voted for Simon Rex for Red Rocket. He should be in the Oscars conversation too. But the winner was Simon Rex for Red Rocket. There you go, guys. So he took home the prize.
Do you like him in it?
Made me very happy. Loved him because, like I said, he would be in my 5 for Best Actor at the Oscars. I thought he was excellent. But Best Female Lead, we have the nominees are Callie Reese for Catch the Fair One, great movie, by the way. I think you guys would enjoy that. Patty Harrison for Together Together, another fun one. Brittany S. Hall for Test Pattern. Isabel Furman for The Novice. And Taylor Page for Zola. I voted for my girl. She's becoming a celebrity crush of mine because she is fine looking too. But this is the third win. This is the third vote that I gave to The Novice. I voted for Isabella Furman. But it went to Taylor Page for Zola. So really happy that she won. She would have been my next choice. She was really good. But it's sad that The Novice came out empty-handed, though. It was really sad.
Oh, that's the girl. Oh, yeah, that's the girl from the movie Orphan.
Yeah, she's had a big career after Orphan.
Oh, you do. And apparently, I don't know how good her next movie is going to be, though.
The Orphan sequel or
Yeah.
prequel, I should say. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. I'm fingers crossed. And she is going to be playing the same character she played in the original Orphan.
And then
they're
Julia Stiles is going to be in it too, though.
Oh, that's interesting. But
okay, yeah, I'm not the biggest. It's not going to be good because you know why?
Why?
The director of it.
Who's the director?
William Brent Bell.
And what's he done?
Stay Alive.
Never heard of it.
The Devil Inside.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't good.
Were The Boy.
The Boy actually wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was like
Brahms The Boy too.
I didn't even I walked into one scene of that in theaters and then just walked out. I was like, nope, I'm done.
And then a Separation,
Ooh, and I heard that was bad. Yeah, so
do you know what it has on Rotten Tomatoes?
what?
A 7.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that does not that makes me kind of worried. But who knows? Maybe he striked gold, learned from his mistakes. Who knows? I'm rooting for it to be good. I mean,
Okay. Okay. The writer of it, he's okay. His stuff isn't very good either. He wrote the original Orphan. That was okay, right?
that was good. I love the original Orphan.
And then Red Riding Hood.
Okay, that's
No,
not
no,
bad.
no, no.
That's meh.
It was bad. It was bad. The one with Amanda Seyfried.
Oh, yeah. I guess it was.
And then he also wrote Wrath of the Titans.
Yeah, that one. Clash of the Titans now was not bad, but
No.
Wrath of the Titans. Yeah.
The Conjuring 2. The Conjuring 2 he wrote,
Oh, that was a great one.
And then Aquaman. And then The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he's 3 for however many he's done so far.
How was The Conjuring, though, The Devil Made Me Do It? Was that good or nah?
It was okay. It was in the middle. It was like a 6 out of 10 for me. So not bad. He's got one okay one, and then he's got 3 good ones. So who knows? Maybe the writing will save it. Maybe he writes a good screenplay. That'd be interesting. Hopefully he does.
Yeah, but Aquaman
rooting
was
for it.
good. Aquaman was good.
It was good. I enjoyed
He's
Aquaman.
also writing, this year, he also writing Aquaman 2, which I don't know how well that's going to do.
Well, I'll see. I think it's gonna push because it's coming out the same day as Avatar. So,
but do you know why else I'm worried about it though?
Why?
It's got some controversy too.
Oh, because the Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the general audience don't really care, but us, in our fan base, we care. But I don't think the general audience cares that much.
Oh, yeah, too. I think I know who's going to be the villain, though, along with Patrick Wilson.
Who?
Johann Philipp Aspect. You know, he was the one who played Euron Greyjoy.
Oh, interesting. But what are they doing with Black Manta or whatever his name is? Because like he seems to be they set him up as a villain in the next one.
Yeah, but
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 that's
I
what they.
swear, and people think I'm crazy. I think the guy that played Euron right looks like Michael Shannon.
No, I don't think you're crazy. I can see that.
Especially there.
Yeah, I could see that. I can see that
Totally.
definitely. Yeah, they play good off each other. So we got one more category left.
Yes.
Um,
Best picture.
yeah, best feature. So the nominees were Zola, The Novice, Come On, A Kiara, and The Lost Daughter. I voted for Come On. Thought that deserved best picture, but it was awarded to The Lost Daughter. Dun-dun-dun. Really happy for that win. They also deserved it. Wouldn't have been my second choice either though. It would have been The Novice and then probably The Lost Daughter. But still happy The Lost Daughter won. They deserved it. But yeah, so that's the Independent Spirit Awards, guys. I know you haven't seen many of those films, but what do you think of
I mean, I'm happy
the
the guy from Coda won, you know.
yeah, I'm glad he won. Um, I'm happy for Simon Rex for some of the Lost Daughter ones. So yeah, so
Simon Rex,
overall, good
so
year, guys.
I'm happy he's actually doing something good because he seems like he's a good actor and like he picked a lot of crap over the years.
Oh yeah, he has.
You know what he did?
Scary Movie 3,
3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5. Yeah.
And then he's also in a
Um.
superhero movie.
Oof. Which I actually don't. Scary Movie 3 is fun for me. It's not good, but it's not like bad either. It's like, but it's fun. Like I enjoy Scary Movie 3. Like I enjoy 1 and 2, but 4 and 5,
But the
4 and 5 were
PG-13 though.
awful.
But the PG-13 rating is what killed it for me.
Yeah, I can understand that. Uh, yeah, they shouldn't have switched ratings all of a sudden. But yeah, guys. So that'll be it for our awards coverage. That was a long one, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. We covered 3 award shows for you guys, and we will be doing uh, more awards coverage. And then as soon as Ross catches up on some movies that he needs to catch up on, we will be doing our fantasy picks for Oscars, ones that we would personally nominate in
And
each category.
we do have a Batman review coming up, a big Batman review.
Yes, a big Batman review will be coming up. Spoiler review, probably this week. I'm going to try getting the people for that, so stay tuned for that. And then, so that'll probably be a Hall of Heroes video for that.
Recapping the
Um,
Peacemaker and that about like how they say they're part of the same universe, but we all know that they're not.
no, they're not. But yeah, so that's coming up. Might do something tomorrow, guys, for International Women's Day. I haven't figured it out yet, but I might do something for that. And so yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming your way, folks. The only place that you can find all the great stuff is right here on the Mega Movies YouTube channel. So be sure you like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff, guys. And we will see you on the next one. Thank you again, Ross, for joining me.
Oh, of course,
For
it was
this.
fun again, like always, you know.
Oh yeah. And so we will see you guys in the next video. But until then,